nearing the end point of the Amp Energy Racing Series season opener at Livonia here as we're riding aboard Keith Davis. Just as we were heading to break, we are nearing the end of this one. Bring you down to the checkered flag for the rest of this one, and well, we'll see what happens. Currently leading is Will Legge. Mike Oppenheimer actually dipping to the inside. And there he goes, Mike Oppenheimer to the lead. David Eichholz holding up the number 15 of Will Legge. And that's just not what we wanted to see here at the end of the race. We don't want lap cars getting in the way of this finish. Seems to always happen in the first race of the year. We've had it, I don't know, 3 times in a row now, as Mike Oppenheimer has taken the lead away from Legge, who now resides in the 5th position. As the field, top 5 at least, pass Chad Lipinski, the number 18, it looks like we're free of lap cars for the time being. Will Legge, just a bad break. Unbelievable break. That was bull. And now he takes a look under Cody Lochner for the 4th position. And Lochner, it doesn't look like his car is faring too well out there, as he's just not, I don't want to say struggling, but his car is definitely not up to par with those in the top 5. He just can't seem to get past 4th. Keith Davis to the inside of Oppenheimer. Who expected Keith Davis to be up there? I mean, it was a surprise seeing Oppenheimer and Legge up there, but they were doing exceptionally well throughout the weekend. So I'm pretty surprised to see Davis up there in that unsponsored car who just put his team together before this race, kept the team going from last year. Yeah, their entry was only 48 hours ahead of the scheduled first practice time for the AARS. Made it through the qualifying race. Teammate Jason Miller did not make it, and he's definitely proving that his team can run without full backing sponsorship. And he's out there leading the Livonia 250 with 18 laps to go. Will Legge pushing him to the lead. And look at Legge back up there. Funny how things can change so fast and then go right back to where they were before. Davis continuing to lead out of turn number 4. Legge looking to the inside now. Some exceptional racing at the front of the field. Davis tries to block him. Can't do it. Legge pushes him out of the way, and Keith Davis will go back to 2nd. Maybe. He's holding up on that top line. Davis holding on. Legge has the advantage out of turn number 4, and Will Legge has gone back to the lead with 16 laps to go. And where did Greg Sauer come from? I mean, seriously, I haven't seen him since he spun, and now he's up in 3rd. Yeah, I've been paying close attention to him, haven't said anything about him, but he's made quite a run up to the front of the field. Is 3 wide for the 2nd position. It's Sauer, Oppenheimer, and Davis down the front straightaway. Wow, Oppenheimer gets under Davis. Lochner up there as well. He's back to the 4th position. And Oppenheimer putting up a fight with Greg Sauer for the 2nd position. And oh! Fisher and Lochner getting together a little bit. Won't matter. They continue on. Still close to Tyson Lautenschlager, who sits 5th. Great battle for 2nd. Sauer and Oppenheimer. Sauer looking for his first win since the road course at Calgary last season. Oppenheimer making his first career start. And we also have our leader making his first career start. Well, actually, no, because Legge ran a few races last season, but it wasn't with a really good team. So, I guess you could, you know what, just forget it. These two still battling it out for 2nd. Tyson Lautenschlager's waiting right there to pounce on any opportunity that comes. And there's Aaron Fisher creeping back into the screen. Aaron Fisher, we thought he made a terrible pit stop choice at first, but then he proved us wrong and came in a lap after, which was a terrible pit stop strategy, actually, and looks like he's rebounded from it as he benefited from that instead of making the move that Grant Jacobs did when he took his last pit stop. Battle for 3rd. Oppenheimer has lost the second position to Greg Sauer. Tyson Lautenschlager now looking under Oppenheimer. Will Legge and Greg Sauer enjoying this in their rear view mirrors. You say mirrors funny. Oh, shut up. I'm sorry, Sam. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get all... Okay, whatever. Continuing on. Cody Lochner has fallen back, of course. But Tyson Lautenschlager could not get by Mike Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer's car is running great everywhere. Sure is. That 99 car is definitely... I don't know what happens once you get to the front of the field, but... I mean, I thought when you got to the front of the field it made your car better, but... It seems like whenever he gets up there getting ready for a chance at the opportunity for the lead, he just falls back. But he hangs on. He hung on that top line, and he still sits third. Could have been a lot worse for him. Aaron Fisher taking advantage of Tyson Lautenschlager moving up a line. Lautenschlager's car does not look good up on that high line. Jerry Richardson, lap car in the way. Legge into his... Oh! They get together! Still holds the lead with 7 to go. Field bunching up behind Richardson. Jerry Richardson getting in the way of the leaders. And now the same thing happens to Legge. Oh my. Sauer to the lead. Legge's going to fall out of the top 5. My goodness. 6 laps to go. Still stacking up behind Richardson. My God, this is crazy. More lap cars. They've caught up to the same exact lap cars that they passed a while ago. That did not take long. Fred Richer, that's how you be a lap car. You stay on that outside line, not getting in the way of the leaders. Fred Richer, veteran driver, he knows what he's doing. However, everyone else does not, apparently. As we're nearing 4 laps to go, Oppenheimer all over the back bumper of Greg Sauer. Takes a look to the inside. 4 to go. Oh boy. Now they get by everyone. And the leaders are back together. Bit of a gap between first and second. However, off the corner, Oppenheimer gets a good run, and there's Chad Lipinski. I believe he's the last of the lap cars, hopefully. Sauer, clearing Lipinski. Oppenheimer still all over the back bumper of the 24. Will Legge has slotted into the 5th position. Great rebound for him. 2 laps to go. Oppenheimer's looking for it, and just doesn't have the room for it. Down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Greg Sauer holding a slim lead over Mike Oppenheimer. Top 5 closely packed together. Off turn number 4 to the white flag. White flag is in the air. Greg Sauer packs it down into 1. And off turn number 2 continues to hold the lead. Oppenheimer cannot do anything. Down into 3. Will Oppenheimer make a move? He has enough room. However, off turn number 4, it looks like Greg Sauer will win the 2011 Livonia 250. Whew! What a race! Exceptional race, exceptional finish to the Livonia 250. Greg Sauer returning to victory lane, proving even if he gets older day by day, he can still beat these upcoming superstars: Will Legge, Mike Oppenheimer, Tyson Lautenschlager, and many others. My God. As now we take a look at the race results for today's Livonia 250. Greg Sauer, of course, winning the race from the 29th starting position. He takes the win, 7 laps led on the day. And he earns 210 points for that victory. He is the point leader. Mike Oppenheimer finishing 2nd. Tyson Lautenschlager 3rd. Keith Davis 4th. Will Legge 5th. Aaron Fisher 6th. Cody Lochner 7th. Christopher Kennedy 8th. Bo Van Pelt finishes 9th. That's what is second top 10 finish. And Patrick Eichholz rounding out the top 10 in the number 72. Tyler Diefer finishing 11th after starting on the pole and leading just a mere 5 laps. Fred Rischer finishing 12th. Luis Tellez 13th. Grant Jacobs, heartbreaker for him. He probably would have been my pick to win halfway through this race. He finishes 14th. Jacob Williams 15th. Chad Lipinski 16th. Jerry Richardson, I don't even know how many wrecks he was in, finishes 17th. Grace Garcia 18th. David Eichholz 19th. And Bill Sabo 20th. Point standings basically are the same as the top 20 of the race results in the Livonia 250. This is the first race of the season, of course. The rest of the finishing positions and point standings can be found at www.aaromotorsports.formanco.com. And that was a great first race of the season. And look forward to seeing you next week at Daytona for the AAA 200, I believe. So thanks for watching this exceptional race. Congrats to Greg Sauer and the number 24 team for their victory in the Livonia 250.